Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm so happy you are here today. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing a fall recipe and decorate with me. I do hope you enjoy it. If you do, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you here. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The first recipe I'm going to share with you guys is the whole grain pumpkin muffin, and it is so good, guys. But I wanted to show you how cute this little hand towel I got. It says Howdy Pumpkin. I really don't decorate for Halloween, but I thought it would be cute just to have that out so the kids can see. And I'm going to leave the recipe for you guys down below in the description box. That way you guys know all the ingredients and all the measurements.
Worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you sure as the sun will rise, I'll be there when you need me. With every tear that falls from your eyes, oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you...
So now that all my ingredients are mixed in together, I'm going to go ahead and distribute evenly on this muffin tray, which I did spray with non-stick cooking oil beforehand.
It builds a home, and ours is a sacred place where we both belong.
So baking is also a way just to make your home smell so good, and it did smell good with all the fall scents and that pumpkin smell, and also all that pumpkin pie spice smell. It just smells so good. But it also tasted so good. And what I like about these muffins is that you can have them for breakfast or just as a little treat for your kids, for yourself. They came out so good, guys. I really recommend this recipe. So now I wanted to share with you guys how I make my chai tea latte here at home. And it's perfect for this season because it has all the good fall spices within this tea. And so first I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of the tea bags, just fill it up with boiling water and let that steep just like a regular tea. I think I let mine steep for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then after that I just let it cool down because I do want it iced. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my cup up with some ice, and then I'm going to pour some of that cool down tea that I had from earlier. And then I like using unsweetened almond milk. You can use whatever milk you want, but I just prefer mine with the unsweetened almond milk. And then after that, I'm going to add a splash of sugar-free vanilla syrup. This is what's going to make it a little sweeter. So I just add a splash. You could add however much you want. And then after that, I'm also going to top it off with some cinnamon powder.
A planted tree, oh, and it's grown its roots under you and me. As long as we both breathe, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy.
So next, I just want to DIY a tray to put my dishwashing soap and my hand soap on, because if you notice, I do have the wooden tray or wooden stand, but it's just giving it some water damage and just water rims. I don't want to ruin it. So I got this bowl and this plate from Target. They were 50 cents a piece, so $1 for this project. And I'm going ahead and gluing it with some of that E600. And I put that pumpkin there just to give it some weight while it dried. I let it dry for about an hour, and then it was good enough for me to set just the dish soap back in there and the hand soap. And I thought this was such an affordable way to recreate just a tray or a stand. It could be for decor, and like how I'm using here for my soaps. So when I did film this video, we did have a little bit of cooler weather, not cool, but not in the hundreds. It was in the 80s. So I just felt like some type of soup, and I really wanted to try making this chicken tortilla soup. I just added 3 skinless chicken breasts, boneless of course, to the crock pot. I added it calls for 2 cups of chicken broth, but I only had enough for 1 cup, so I added in a regular cup of water and then some of this chicken bouillon. And then I'm also putting 2 tablespoons of this taco seasoning, and this is what is going to give it all the flavor. This recipe turned out so good. And then after that, I'm also going to be adding a can of green diced chilies, and then also a can of corn. That is it for the ingredients, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it to cook for 6 hours on low heat. So it has been 6 hours and it is perfect. I did go in at 5 hours and shredded the chicken, and that way I let it cook another hour just so it could get all the flavors distributed evenly. And this is how it looks, and it turned out so good. I'm also going to add some toppings right now. I'm going to add some shredded cheese and then chopped cilantro. And then the tortilla strips, you can make them on your own, but I just wanted to go ahead and save some time, and I just crunched up some tortilla chips. And I'm also adding some sour cream, and this is going to make it a little more creamier.
I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy. I'll be there when you need me.
So the last place I wanted to decorate in my home for fall is this little bookshelf I have. So when I decorate this one, I really only decorate the 2 top ones because the 2 bottom ones are already occupied with other things. But my husband had his bonsai tree here, and we thought it belonged indoor, but I guess it belongs outdoors, we found out, and it was drying on us. So right now he took it outside. So now I can go ahead and decorate here a little bit. I'm going to use this book. I know it says microbiology, but I thought it looked nice to have it in the bookcase. And I'm just putting a plain white piece of paper to cover the cover of it that says microbiology, and that way it's just blank and white. So I wanted to add here more of the traditional colors of fall here in my family room, and I'm just going to use some of my orange pumpkins I already had. And a easy and affordable way to add a little bit of fall is just to use any image from online and go ahead and print it. And then I printed one out here of some dry tree landscape, and I printed it out in black and white because I like that look, but it would also look nice in fall colors. So I thought it was an easy way just to update right here. I always love using either fairy lights or light strings just to add to the holiday decor. I thought this would look so beautiful right here, give it some light, and I'm just going to put it around the frame. And I did get this light string from the Dollar Tree. I believe it was last year. I really love how it looks right here and just the magical touch it brought to it, especially at night. So because the bookshelf is a dark color, it's dark brown, I don't think the pumpkin really stood out. So I'm going ahead and replacing it with this lighter pumpkin. It's like a wicker pumpkin. I did get from Target, I believe. And I feel like that stands out a little more. Lastly, I'm going to add my little Colosseum I have here from Rome. I did get this years ago when I went on a trip with my family there. But that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.